Hey Facebook, it's Melissa Swaney, coming to you guys from Atlanta, again in my car. I should probably start just calling these things conversations in my car. But I'm just waiting to pick up my daughter from school, and I just wanted to jump on and talk a little bit about if you have ever been approached by someone in a home-based business and you thought to yourself, well, I'm not a salesperson, so I don't want to do that. If you've ever had those feelings, this recording will be for you. And if you're also in a home-based business or network marketing, you have a lot of people tell you that they're not a salesperson, they're not good at sales, this would also be a great video for you to check out. Right now, if you guys are watching live, can you go ahead and type live and where you're coming in from? And if you're watching replay, if you could type replay, I would love to be able to connect with you guys and say hi. So, the reason why I'm coming live with this is last night I was at a meeting with a potential business partner. And I went through the whole process of what our team does, what our company does, the duplicatable system that we use when we're speaking with people about the product or the opportunity, and kind of how we lead someone through that. And at the end, he said to me, well, it sounds like you're not selling anything. And it kind of got me thinking. And I was like, well, you're right. We're not. My job is really not to sell someone on something. My job is to offer them an opportunity or a product, and then they can make the decision if they're going to buy it or not. I am not a creepy, pushy salesperson at all. I've been a realtor. That was my job in the past, and I was a really successful realtor, and I was never really good at sales. Like, I wasn't very pushy. I've even had a client say, aren't you going to make me buy that? Aren't you going to convince me to buy this house? And I said, no, my job isn't to tell you what to spend your money on. My job is to show you all the properties that you're, in the criteria that you want, and give you the option to make your own decision. And it's very similar with this. So I think a lot of people get an idea in their head that network marketing is creepy and pushy and salesy, and there's just a stigma about it, and it doesn't have to be. I think some people see a lot of people posting on Facebook infomercials and slapping their company all over the place, and you don't want to be that, and that's not, you don't want to be that girl or that man who's doing that, and that's the wrong way of doing it. There is actually a proper way of marketing for direct sales that is successful. The people who actually do this are the ones who are successful, and then there's people who are very salesy, very hypey, very much saying, you've got to join my company, it's ground floor, you're going to make millions of dollars, and all that. That turns people off. So I just wanted to kind of get on here and let you guys know there is a different way of going about this, and if you're afraid that you are not a good salesperson, then I really want you to look into the opportunity and really look into what this actually can do for your life, and don't make your decision based on the fact you don't think you're good at sales, because this has nothing to do with sales. This has to do everything with the things that you're already doing right now. It's called word of mouth marketing. It's referral marketing. It's social selling. So I've got an amazing product, right? And I use it. I wash my hair with it. My hair is completely different than it was before I started using it. And I can easily call my friend and say, I found this product that's great. I think you'd love it. You should try it. That's no different than me going to a movie and calling my friend afterwards and saying, I just saw the best movie. I know you would love it. Only the difference is that I get paid for doing that. So I think a lot of people are going to, a lot of businesses, it's smart to go in the network marketing route of how they market their products, because you don't have to pay. They don't have to pay for advertising. These network marketing companies aren't paying the billions of dollars to be in commercials or any other kind of advertising. They're just paying commission. Instead, they're using that money and paying commission to the people who are using the product and sharing it with their friends. And it spreads like wildfire. It spreads faster than they would be able to if they're watching it on TV. Because you could watch someone on TV right now. I mean, how many shampoo commercials are on TV that it might make you go buy it. You might watch a commercial and think, oh, I want that to happen to my hair. Or one of your best friends uses it and gets results and tells you about it. Which one are you more likely to go buy? So that's one thing to keep in mind, is this isn't a pushy sales thing at all. It's people who are passionate about a product that they're using that they just want to share with their friends. And there is a proper way of doing it. Another thing that I like to think about and say to kind of reframe when I'm talking about selling, versus sorting or sharing is really my job is to sort people. My job is to ask as many people as possible, are you open to understanding more about what I do or about having an additional stream of income for your family? See what this can do for you and your family. Or are you open to looking at a product to see how it could help your hair? In my case, I work for a hair care company. So that's my job. And my job is to then put them through a process of finding out more information to where they can make the proper decision. I know for a fact that my company is amazing, that I did a ton of due diligence and it met every single criteria I was looking for a network marketing company. I know many people who have retired their husbands from their jobs, who are making incredible incomes, who have cars, who the whole team is succeeding. I know all those things, but I don't go out saying that to people. I don't approach them and say, this is ground floor and we're going to be $1 billion company. And that's hypey to me. That's really salesy, and that turns people off, and that gives network marketing profession a bad name. And then I think it makes some people think that they don't want to do this because they don't want to be that person. And I just want people to realize that you don't have to be that person. You don't. You can simply say, are you open to seeing more what this is about? And then every company has some sort of video or some sort of third-party tool, there should be, that you can get them in front of to make their own decision and be available to answer any questions that someone might have afterwards, to give testimonials. We and my team and Team Momentum, we have a whole system that we can put someone through. It's very duplicatable, so when you bring on other team members, you just teach them the same thing. You sort. You're offering up an opportunity. You can get them then on a call with someone who has had the level of success. But really you want to find out from the person what they're even interested in. Because if someone might be curious and might want to work a network marketing company, they don't have visions of creating an empire and retiring everyone and go living on the beach. That might not be what somebody wants. Somebody might want to do this just for a couple $100 extra a month, and that's fine. I mean, there's the whole area, there's a whole span of what you can do with this industry. I just think a lot of people immediately think that it's not for them because they hear sales and they think sales, and it's like immediately they're shut off because they don't want to be the used car salesman or the creepy lady that's hauling Tupperware all over the place and having home meetings and begging friends for parties and referrals. That's not what this is. So I just feel kind of compelled to come out here and say to you guys out there that there is a different way of doing network marketing, and if it's creating an additional stream of income for you and your family, you can work at very part-time hours at the beginning. I mean, for always part-time hours, but you start slow, you build something, it can build up, and you could be getting residual income, meaning you're getting paid for the work you did at the beginning monthly. And so I just wanted to come out here and say there are different ways to think about the sales. This is more sharing and sorting. It is still sales. I mean, you do have to send your link to the person eventually. I mean, that is a different thing than just saying, go watch this movie. I mean, then you can just walk away and you're going to say, I really think you're going to like this shampoo, you still have to send them the link. You still have to follow up. There are still things you do have to do, but it is not pushy sales. It's offering up what you have, and it's basically letting someone else decide if it's right for them. So that's it. I just felt like I want to say that. Hi to everyone that's on. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will come back later, probably from my car, I'm guessing. I'm going to go pick up my daughter, and you guys, I hope you're all having a great day.